Greetings, gentlemen. 2023 is done. It's now 2024. Happy New Year. You made it. How was your 2023? Drop me a comment below. Let me know if you feel like it was a success, it was a struggle. It is January 1st, 2024. You're probably wondering where I'm at. We're going to get into that. I'm outside. The sun is bright. I'm going to need these. Sorry about that. Just have to do it. If you had a decent 2023, you're happy with how things turned out and excited about going into 2024, do me a favor, drop me a thumb, one of these right there. I'd really appreciate that. If your 2023 wasn't so great, it was kind of rough, but you got a positive mindset, you're looking forward to 2024, getting things right, on the right track, gonna have a great year, drop me a thumb for that as well. I really appreciate that. Gentlemen, it's all about your way of thinking. You gotta clear your mind, gotta get your mind right, gotta get rid of that negativity, start thinking positive. Is that where you're at? Are you thinking positive, or have you already given up and thrown in the towel? It's day one, you can't give up yet. I'm here to tell you, you can do this. I wanna be your champion. I want to encourage you to start your year off right. We've had rough times. Everybody goes through stuff. Some people have had a great year, others not so great. But now is the best time, the absolute best time to either keep things rolling for you since you've had a great year. If you didn't, to make a change, right the ship, turn the ship around, kick in the auxiliary power, get yourself on the right track to have a positive, a good, a strong 2024. And if you don't know how to get started, gentlemen, that's why I'm here. That reason alone, to help somebody get started down a path of bettering themselves, self-improvement, that is one of the main reasons why I started this channel. I want to try to help you get started, either steer you in a better direction, something that you've wanted to do but don't quite know how to get started. That was the whole premise of my channel, to help you. So if you haven't already done so, please be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. But on top of that, maybe you know somebody who needs a little help, needs a little boost. Consider sharing this video and let's start the year off right. What I like to do for New Year's is to set goals. I don't like New Year's resolutions, right? They last a week, if that. Some of us may get into February. The most common one is a weight loss resolution. I'm gonna hit the gym, I'm gonna eat right, and that lasts about 2 weeks or at least until Valentine's Day, and then that's all over with. Either you're upset because you don't have a Valentine, so you eat, or you have a Valentine and you gotta go to some fancy place and eat exotic food, and that just breaks everything up. So forget resolutions, forget them, throw them out, don't worry about it. Set goals. Set short-term goals, set long-term goals. Short-term goals I think of are goals that I can achieve in this calendar year. What can I accomplish this year? Those are gonna be my short-term goals. Long-term goals, I may start a project or get involved in something that's gonna take a few years to accomplish, or at least to see growth or something along those lines. I like to set both. I like to continue with some long-term goals I've had in the past, or even start new ones. And I've got some short-term goals that I'm gonna share with you and give you an update on the progress because they actually started last year. They're gonna spill into this calendar year. But I feel like goals are the way to go because goals can be altered. They can be changed. Life happens, things get in the way, and you may have to, steer your ship around an obstacle, something like that. But that's what a goal can do for you. A resolution is so strong, so absolute, and if you have a bad meal or something, then it's already broken. Setting goals allows things to fluctuate and change. They can remain a bit fluid, if you will. Not something's locked in place like a resolution or a promise to yourself that you are gonna really struggle keeping. Let me share something that I've been working on. You probably are wondering why I'm outside and there's a stack of wood behind me. If you have followed my videos, you'll have known that I have been in the process of trying to build a house. I'm trying to build a home, get into real estate. This is something that has been in the works for, wait for it, about 5 years. Back in 2019, I started going down this path and putting things together, and then there was some tragic global event, a pandemic that occurred and shut everything down. It caused the prices of materials to skyrocket. It caused a mess with the interest rates, and it was a waiting game. Well, there was only so many things I could do. I didn't want to pay an overpriced amount for certain materials, so I had to wait until they came down. But then as those prices came down, interest rates went up, so I couldn't figure out what the best approach was. Finally, I feel like I was at a point of no return. We either make this decision, pull the trigger, get started now, and get the process going, or we bag it all together. And I just didn't want to do that. Bagging it was not an option for me. I want to see this through. So the goal was altered. I wanted to at least start in 2023. That goal has been met. We're gonna spill over into 2024 and have this house project completed. But before we go any further, let me show you around the lot. You ready for this? Let's go. So I'm gonna take you on a little tour of the lot, but we're gonna look at it from above. So you're gonna see some footage from my new toy. I hope I don't wreck. Before 2023 ended, I wanted to have this project started, and I met that goal. So I'm gonna take you around my lot and show you what has been going on. The foundation molding and the prep for concrete has been set. We don't have concrete yet, but we've got the mold and the rebar, and all that stuff is in place. And on this journey, I have learned so much already, and they really haven't even started. I don't have walls, I don't have anything. All this wood you see behind me is for the roof. These are just roof trusses waiting to be installed. There are so many things in this type of project that you don't have control over. The permitting process, the paperwork, the red tape, all that stuff, the availability of materials. You have no control over that. If the company has a 5-month lead time, you have to wait 5 months for this stuff. The county filing the paperwork, getting the permits, they can sit on it forever, for months. They're not worried about what you're going through or your timeline. It's up to them. So those are a lot of things that I faced and kind of pushed my plan further out to the right, as they say. But that's why I like to set goals, because these were things out of my control. So I couldn't say I want this house done in 2023 if the county is taking their time with permits or there's a lead time for materials. Nothing I could really do about that. So there you have it. What do you think? I love this. I'm having so much fun. I've learned a lot along the way. I've made some mistakes on the way. That's going to be part of the process. You have to expect that. What are your thoughts? Do you have short-term goals, long-term goals? What are they? Drop comments below. I want to hear what you guys are up to, what your plans are for 2024. Some of mine, obviously, this house is one of my short-term goals. Another, if you follow me, you know I have a restoration project going on in the form of a motorcycle, a Harley Davidson 1972 Electric Glide, that restoration project. I have a goal. That bike has got to get back on the road in 2024. One, I'm gonna be moving into this house and I don't wanna have to tow it, drag it, or whatever. I wanna ride it to this new house. My long-term goals are gonna be this, just a couple. I want a better health routine. I'm getting older. I need to be a little more active and not sit behind a desk all day, get a little more active, better for my health, eat a little better, just make better all-around health decisions. Those are my quick, short-term, long-term goals. What are yours? Drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear what your goals are. If you like this video, be sure to drop me a thumb, consider subscribing, all that good stuff. Here's to 2024. Good luck to you all in your goals, in your journey. I'm the Capable Gentleman, showing you ways to go from dirty to dapper and to encourage you to never stop learning. Until next time, be kind, everyone. See you next week.